Alright guys, BLM, we're back with more AC3. It's the next day, continuing on. Yeah, we're just starting the Brazil modern day section here. So let's go. Today was interesting. Probably didn't end up doing as much as I would have liked today, but whatever. I did record a decent amount of Yakuza, more than I expected, like about 2 hours.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP.
Yeah, I did some schedule changes.
I'll update you when I know more.
Notably
Find a
tomorrow,
ticket.
instead of my Redefining the Tribes video, I decided that I'm going to release my Dreamcasting
Bit of a dick move,
Survivor
don't you think?
Legends video,
Well, I
so
guess you could try
that'll
it.
be coming out tomorrow.
Instead.
And the reason for that is because, to be honest, my channel's kind of dry right now. It's kind of a slow period, and obviously to boost it up, I want to release that video, which is more likely to be successful than the Redefining the Tribes video. Mind you, the positioning of the Redefining the Tribes video still isn't particularly great either. It coming out after the Spider-Man video, but again, what are you gonna do? But I feel like right now, it's been a while since I've had a big Survivor video, so I feel like it's better to release this video now. Fuck, game. Yeah, I fucked up, by the way. Yeah, I really fucked up there. I did some scheduling changes there. Also did some scheduling changes for next year. Again, I'm already starting the process. I'm working on videos for next year, so there's that. I did also start work on my Australian Outback retrospective. So I watched the first 4 episodes of Australian Outback tonight. Initially I wasn't going to because there's actually a couple videos that are coming up before that video that I can work on. However, I kind of realized that now with A&W starting on Monday, and obviously, and also I believe Survivor Maryland also starts on Monday. Shit. It's really weird how like this section works just like a Connor gameplay section would, but it's like you don't get any of the HUD to know that like you're actually in.
Stick with the crowd and security will never spot you.
That you're blended in. Always found that strange about this section. But whatever. Just for now.
Don't let them see you. Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around.
Where do we go here again?
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here. At Circle 8. Don't let them see you.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem você pensa que são? Olha, aconteceu só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse.
Watch your
Só
back, you're on
aconteceu. Sinto muito.
I think we're good.
Sente muito? Ela é Nicky, fundo de Martin. Passamos
Almost
20
there,
minutos
Dustin.
simulando
Just
ser
on the
canal
other
e
side of
fatura
the
milhões.
Other side?
Trabalhando 80 horas por semana para tirar 100 pratas e olha lá. Agora tenho que ficar aqui para ser insultado por brutamonte de cerdo.
That's close. On the move. Oh, yeah, that actually worked.
Security's headed towards you.
Ah, shit.
Use the catwalk.
Oof, that was close.
You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the
Yeah,
rooms up here.
It is Friday night. I do work over the course of the next 2 days. However, I still would like to get this game done by Sunday, which it shouldn't be too bad. Like, we're 2/3 of the way through the game at this point. Like, we should be able to do it.
Hey!
Hurry, Desmond. If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Move, move!
It's kind of funny that this is the second best modern day in Assassin's Creed. Like, because it's not particularly good either. Like, I mean, Brotherhood's like definitively the first one. I mean, like, I think you can argue that, like, this is definitely the most active assassin, or most active modern day. Where'd he go? Oh, he's back here still. There we go. Wait, what? Is he not dead? How the fuck is he not dead? Whatever. It's so dumb because, like, they fucking act like it's not a fucking modern day. It's like, why are they acting like they're using fucking muskets from the Revolution? Like, obviously, it's obvious why, but it's funny.
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Fuck. I mean, I think there's definitely an argument for AC1's modern day to be above this, even AC2's. I mean, even though I don't particularly love AC2's modern day, it's like, there's definitely an argument for it being better than this. Even Revelations, I think Revelations has higher highs for me in this game. Mind you, Revelations as a whole, though, its modern day isn't particularly great. What are your timers? Oh, wait, it's okay.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source.
Yeah, let's
first.
plug in the power
Up to
source. We
you.
did it for the other ones, so let's just do it for this one too. It's here, right?
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable?
But yeah, I started
Certain
work
in its
on the
existence, and only awaiting
Australian Outback
discovery?
review, and to be honest, I was able to prep it.
Or
I got all
might
the
it
images,
change?
did the thumbnail, and that sort of stuff.
Here we learned the answer.
But
thought
when it
that
came to
it
actually
was
working
us.
on it, yeah, I watched 4 episodes today.
They were used
And like,
to
I had
command,
time to watch more. I mean,
to
I didn't start
control,
recording here until 11.
to own.
Past 11, actually.
But we soon
And like, I think I
discovered
finished
another
the
use.
4th episode of Australian Outback
When
like
enough
around
sat enthralled and were
8:30.
told to believe,
No, I think it was like
their
8:50, somewhere in
thoughts
that
took on
range. So like, I
form.
had time to watch another
What
couple
was
episodes.
imagined
I just
became
didn't feel
real.
like it. To be honest, like, Australian Outback isn't my favorite season in the
If
world.
100 minds could wish away a
And this
wall
is the
or
good part of the
create a
season.
tree,
Like,
what might 1,000 do?
it's like, yeah, I just really wasn't
10,000
feeling it.
More. Might we change the consensus and will the
But yeah, I
thread
took
away?
notes and I did write
We resolved to
the
send one
review for
into the
episode
sky
1 and
where
then
it
half
might
of episode
illuminate
2.
us all.
And at that point, I was like, I'm kind of drained.
Once
I'd rather just
placed,
be playing EC3.
a sentence would be
So
uttered.
here we are.
Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be.
I also spent a lot of my
We
day
sent a
focusing on
dozen
Big
of them
Brother.
skyward.
Because there's a
But there
lot of
was
stuff
no way
going
to
on,
maintain
big brother,
control,
sorry.
to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse. Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
It's down here, right? Ah, fuck off. Let me go around. It's here. I mean, this is one of the sections where I used to get lost all the time when I would play AC3, when I was like playing all the Assassin's Creed games over and over again. Oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Is side jump in Assassin's Creed anymore? It isn't, right?
Wonder what stories the temple will tell me today.
Why does he say that when, like, he's already heard stories?
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it will be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They
Okay,
were
did not
working on
mean to do
some
that.
weird...
Look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
Guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. My attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share
Like, people
everything I
really
know
are idiots
of
that
the
truly
Templars
believe that
and their
Derek
plots,
is running the season.
of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day. But there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
This is closer, right? And even that might be closer. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Well, just playing this game now just kind of depresses me, if I'm being honest. Like, to think of what Assassin's Creed could have been. This is like the start of the direction to where it goes complete downhill. To be fair, Revelations kind of is. But, quality of Revelations is much better than this game. In terms of narrative. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I do need to climb these. Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god, the remaster, like, I feel like the newest patch fucked the game up more than what it already was. Who cares? Let me go. Oh fuck, okay, that's how I legitimately missed it. Okay. I think we're good. Ah, fuck. Is that really a thing? I kind of forgot that was a thing until just now. Oh, is this the church that we eventually go to? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Ah, fuck off. I love how they announced the Assassin's Creed Monk today with Shao Jun. It's like they're doing like everything possible to not make a Shao Jun game. Ah, fuck. Yeah, Big Brother was interesting today. A lot of shit went down. And a lot of shit that's like bad for everybody. Like, it really shakes up the power structure to the point where, like, I don't, like, I do still think, obviously, Cody, Tyler, Enzo are still running the game, but still, it's like, their power is definitely, I mean, like, Tyler's power is definitely decreased. Enzo's probably staying about the same, and Cody's probably increases slightly to the point where like they're all kind of equal again. Because there was a like I think coming into this week, Tyler was far and away ahead, but now I think they're kind of back to being on equal playing ground. But yeah, a lot of shit. Wait, why am I being detected by my? Okay, that's fucking dumb. I'm working with Washington. Why is like, no game? Which, by the way, why are we working with Washington?
Commander.
Whatever. I mean, outside of like we're helping the
any word on Lee?
For some reason. Whatever.
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery.
Interesting. So Bailey's not ratting out
named
Enzo and Cody.
Recently released
somehow.
from prison.
For some
Vanished
reason.
as well. The two events are surely
Said she's
related.
going for Ian and Casey.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
Why is Bailey doing this? Like, she's telling Danny that she can trust Cody. It's
What
like,
reason
why?
have you to?
Why are you telling her this? I mean...
Does it matter?
As you
like,
wish.
really, Bailey's best chance of staying...
We've received reports of trouble
I
along
don't
the
even know if she
southern
wants
road.
to stay, but her best chance of
Might be
staying
he's
this week
responsible.
is to get
I suggest you begin
everyone
your
to flip
search
on Danny.
there.
Yeah, what I find fascinating though right now is that Tyler still doesn't know that his game's been blown up. Like it's really a matter of when is he gonna be told. Fuck. He's like Cody knows now that Tyler's game's been blown up. And so does Christmas, the two of his closest allies. So he's gonna be told eventually. It's a matter of like who tells him. It's also funny that Enzo doesn't know either. Like Enzo still thinks the Danny backdoor's happening, which I find funny. And here we go with Hatham. A second. Fuck off.
Father. Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But...
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey. They sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego.
Like, it's kind of funny that, like, Tyler's now
You
in a
clearly want the
situation where
supplies he's
he is
stolen.
essentially the Nicole Anthony
Want him punished.
from last season, where Nicole Anthony was trying to play the two sides, like she was trying to play the Holly Jackson side against the Christie. Oh no, it was the. Well, it was the Holly Christie. Together might do us good. It was that entire, like, it was the 6 shooters, right, against Nick. That's what it was. Yeah. 6 shooters versus, like, Nick, Bella, Sam.
I can kill you now, if you prefer.
And then that blew up in her face because both those sides coordinated, and though both of them knew that the other side was lying.
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
Or both of them knew that they were lying.
I'd hope to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here.
Came out of that conversation
too late. They've come and cleared
thinking
the
that
out.
the other side believed them. And in turn made Nicole Anthony the enemy because they both now are under the assumption that that the other side had nothing to do with it, which is the same thing that's happening now with Tyler, where the Bailey and Day side believes the info that they're getting from Danny and Nicole, and the Danny and Nicole side believes the info they're getting from Bay and Day, which, I mean, to be fair, I mean, in this situation it's kind of different because last time both sides were lying. This time Bay and Day are technically telling the truth, while Danny is just outright lying. Like, what Danny's saying is 100% not true, but they are still believing it. Oh wait, there's a river. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, I'm supposed to analyze clues. I forgot about that. Wasn't even paying attention. We should probably end, actually, because we're already 30 minutes in. Yeah, we'll end. That's it for this episode. Next episode we'll continue on. For now, thank you for watching.